Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that wonderful intro. Hello, everyone. Eric Lima here, coming at you with another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77. That's right, Eric Lima. You know me, the man who is the five-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee. That's right. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is January the 31st, 2022, 2:34 p.m. I want to, chat with you guys. I never got to do anything, chat with you guys outside the game shows. I'm trying to keep this thing drama-free, but I do want to talk about this. Today is the last day of January. I always do my final thoughts of January, and of January 2022. I got to tell you, this month has been very interesting, to say the least. A lot of things have happened, especially around my workplace, and as you know, obviously we are getting off of a humongous winter storm that dropped 18 inches of snow on our region here in southern New England, especially the south coast, around Dartmouth, Westport, and whatnot. Fall River has got 22 inches of snow, which is really crazy, to say the least. Ended up working yesterday instead of Saturday. I had this past Saturday off, obviously, because they were shutting down the mall. So I stocked myself up in food, so I was ready to go. I was well prepared. We briefly lost power for 10-15 minutes at the most, tops. But that was surreal. And then we had a generator. I backed everything up, powered up everything, and I just thank God that thank God for my family, especially my brother-in-law and my sister. They've been doing a lot for us, in on top of that, taking care of the kids and whatnot. I got to give them a shout out, Jesse and Joel. They've done a wonderful job helping us out, and we love them so much. And the fun part was, the kids have always been active, always, being an uncle is a little bit of a blessing to me, because, and as you know, I was unable to see my two nieces and nephew because of family differences and whatnot from our other siblings. But my two nephews and one niece that live with us, me and my family, they've been a blessing, And, my niece Braylon's so funny. Eric, what are you doing? What's it like I'm doing, And, also blessing, yeah, my family and I have been through a lot these past 2 months. So last year was even crazy. I mean, last month my family was battling COVID, and my father ended up in the hospital for 4 weeks tops. And in other words, he spent the entire Christmas in the hospital. It was really, really rough on me and my family. But now that's over with, and I'll tell you what, the beginning of the year, it's crazy. It's crazy how a lot of things have happened and a lot of things have changed. And at my workplace, a lot of things have changed. The operations manager that worked at the mall for over a decade plus ended up retired, and decided to retire because a lot of we had a general manager who retired back in November, and that was because we lost a lot of people last year due to retirement or quitting, or we lost one of our maintenance guys who has worked at the mall for 30 years, you know, well, over 30 years, and decided he retired March of last year. Then our general manager, the mall's general manager, Steve Byron, retired in November. So we had a new general manager. She wants to make some things, change some things around. And it seems like my operations manager and her have been in disagreement. And it got to the point where he decided, well, I'm going to retire. And so this is the first time, this is the first major snowstorm that we dealt with without him for the very first time, because he usually calls the shots. He knows exactly what to do. But we have a good manager who is who stepped up to the plate and has helped us out, kept a cool head. That's the cool thing about that, because sometimes you have a boss who is a very understanding person and says, okay, was it Friday? The Friday before the storm, said, hey, we're going to you don't have to worry about coming in on Saturday because they're shutting down the mall for the storm. I said, cool, that's great. He said, we're going to need you on Sunday. That's fine. And I'll be honest with you, he told me that he wasn't expecting me to come in on Sunday because he knew it was my day off and stuff. But plus, it was hard to get us dug out, which we finally got dug out. And like I said, some of the roads today were kind of iffy. It all depends on which roads you take. I took Fonch Corner Road on the way home, and it was way home from work, and I had to pick up a couple of things. And it was, it was pretty iffy. There's some areas that were clear, and then some were not. And then that road Quan's Corner Road should have been whole clear because you have hospitals on that side, medical people. You get the police station on the right and everything else. When you turn right on Alpha River Road, that leads into the street that, and it was about almost as clear as day. And Mount Pleasant Street was okay, but, the street below us sucked because, and the highway, I took the highway to work this morning, and it was something that, it was something. So the sun is shining right now. We're supposed to be up to like in the 30s. I'm hoping tomorrow, later on in the week, because we're going to have some rain in the second half of this week, but it will go back to freezing temps on Saturday. Like the high is going to be like 24, 25 here in New Bedford. It's crazy. And, it's like I said, this month has been a lot of changes been going on and everything else. What I'm looking forward to, February is the shortest month. Sometimes, right around like the beginning of February, usually where the storms could hit the worst. But so far, when I look at the temperatures, I'm like, this is a good way to start off, But then again, February, and today's the 31st, 28, it was 19, that's 19 days of March, that's 47. We're at 48 days away from spring. So, but the good news is that I have an whole entire month coming up. That means, I talked to my boss, was it yesterday? We're sitting in the car, and I said, look at all this, makes me look forward to my vacation. Yeah, it's coming around the corner, right around the corner. I realized that, it's January 30th, maybe 31st, today's last day, and all of a sudden now March is, I'm going to take the week of my birthday off. That's probably one of the most exciting things I'm looking forward to, is take the week of my birthday off, just relaxing, at age 45, just relaxing, just chilling. And then I go back to work and everything else until the first full week of April. You got WrestleMania. I'm, really excited about that. And it was really cool, hanging out with, it was really cool hanging out with all my friends from Rant and Rave, the Bumbling Bozos. I want to thank also the guys from Beaufort Sofas for inviting me for that one-time only cameo appearance. I don't want to call it a guest appearance, more of a cameo. More of a cameo appearance, just one bit, and everybody's like, who's this big beefy E guy, and what does he do, and all that. But and even though I say I don't care about the other teams in the NFL, because I always care about the Patriots, I'm a Patriots guy. But you got to show respect to other teams. That's why I did show respect to the Bills. I knew the Bills were going to be well improved. And they started, I think once Tom Brady knew that he's on his way out in New England, you know the Bills were starting to evolve. And that was the thing, that the Bills have an evolution going. And they ran into a good team of the Chiefs. But the Chiefs, I'll tell you one thing. I just cannot believe Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl again. They haven't been there since 1988. That's 34 years, dude. And they're playing against the Los Angeles Rams, who knocked off the 49ers. So I'm like, wow, you know, the Rams have been toppling some Titanic teams. You know, you got the Buccaneers. You got the Buccaneers, who got Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, for goodness sakes, and decided, hey, we're going to Tampa. We're not staying in New England. But then all of a sudden, you know, they run into good teams like the Rams, you know, and the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals are upset-minded because they've beaten the number 1 seed in Tennessee, and they've beaten the number 2 seed in the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC title game. I mean, this is going to get interesting. And I just, you know, I found a tweet. It says Joe Burrow has a chance to make history. No quarterback has ever won the Heisman, a national title, and a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow has an opportunity to make that kind of history. I'm dead serious. I mean, Bengals have a huge opportunity to make history. The Bengals also have a huge opportunity for them to even win their first Super Bowl. So, you know, there has not been a repeat since the Patriots, but still, it's getting to be very amazing. So, yeah, the playoffs were very, very interesting. You know, my Patriots got wiped out by the Bills. The Bills got beat by the Chiefs, and then all of a sudden, Bengals upset Tennessee, and then all of a sudden now they're playing the Chiefs, and the Chiefs, they beat the Chiefs yesterday. I gotta tell you, this is going to be very interesting. And then we kind of find out Tom Brady says he's retiring, and then we don't know he's not. We don't know if he is not. He hasn't made his mind. Tampa Bay does not know. You know, whatever. You know, a lot of speculation going on. Who the heck they're listening to? Who are their sources? It is something else. Now, we watched the Royal Rumble. I had a live reaction from Brandon Martin's channel as well, and it was a good, it was a good Royal Rumble, but not super good, not awesome, and all that, and but I thought some of the most compelling things that happened, like when referee was knocked out during the title match between Lesnar and Lashley, and all of a sudden Roman Reigns gets involved. Spears Brock Lesnar, and then he goes over to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman hands him the WWE Championship, and Roman Reigns blasts him with it, and then Bobby Lashley took advantage of it, got the pinfall, and became the new champion. And then and then Lesnar decided, well, I'm going to go in the Royal Rumble match and win the whole stinking thing again. And that he did, in which Jordan was not very happy about. He was happy that Lesnar lost the title, but then again, he was not very happy when Lesnar won the Royal Rumble. So I was like, it's like an up and down thing, and that's what happens, But my highlight of the Royal Rumble is the return of Melina. She looked gorgeous. She looked great. She had a moment with Sasha Banks, and I thought it was really cool, but she was eliminated in 50 seconds, I should say. In 50 seconds, I'm like, I hope Melina decided to come back to WWE like on a full-time basis and just basically work what's a program with Sasha Banks. It'd be great. A lot of people want to see Melina versus Sasha Banks. Cameron may end up staying a while, and with the women's tag team titles in tow. I could see, Cameron and Naomi reunite as the Funkadactyls to get him. And who knows, too? The Bella Twins won a shot at the gold as well. Who knows what's going to happen? We know Ronda Rousey came back also and won the Royal Rumble. So Ronda's got that part of her accolade. So who is she going to target? Is she going to target Becky Lynch again, or is she going to target Charlotte Flair? Charlotte Flair did not win the Royal Rumble. So I think the most touching moment is when Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan reunited. And, in a way. Sarah Logan was getting interviewed, and then Liv Morgan came up and just cried. She was legit crying, and I thought it was a beautiful moment, though. It was a very beautiful moment between those two, and I hope Sarah Logan stays a while. I know she's a mom; she got to take care of her son. I know her husband Eric. You got to give him a shout out, man. He's an awesome husband, an awesome dad. And the thing here is that with the women's tag team titles, who knows? We can see the former Riot Squad. Even Ruby Riot was touched by that, or Ruby Soho was touched by that when she saw that, and she's had a heart and crying emoji as well, and it was a beautiful thing to see. So we'll see what happens. That the Royal Rumble's fallout could make some interesting situations. Bad Bunny was in the Rumble, which I cannot believe, and then Johnny Knoxville, that's crazy. Yeah, Brock Lesnar slamming Wee Man through a table. I thought that was crazy, and Shane McMahon was in the Rumble, and the Rumble. A lot of crazy things have happened. A lot of people complain that no NXT superstars were in either Rumble, and it was, I don't know what the WWE's been thinking. And at the time, we know Edge and Beth Phoenix. I didn't realize that Beth Phoenix was paying tribute to Luna Vachon. And that's probably another reason why with that full hawk haircut that she had going, and then she had a little, makeup on the side, is then paying tribute to Luna Vachon, which I thought was really, really cool. And I thought, and they, Beth Phoenix slammed the Miz, which I thought was hilarious. The Love Child found Marshall Bill and the whammy from Press Your Luck. So, but I did tweet out a funny question to the Price is Right Twitter account, asking why the X's in the Secret X game are so funny looking. To me, and I look at the X's, you know what they look like? They look like demented four-legged starfish at 70s disco hobos. The hobos had ripped jeans, ripped shirts and all that. And they look like demented four-legged starfish disguising themselves as 70s disco hobos. People are going to look at that and go, what? Yeah, it's weird stuff going on. At the end of January, it's been getting over the winter storm hangover. I worked today. I punched in early and got out early. And then my mother said, can you pick up some romaine lettuce for the guinea pigs? Yeah, sure. Only cost me $5, man. That's it. $5. I had exact change on top of that. How cool was that? So, and I'm getting paid this Friday, which is really cool. Yeah, so hopefully, the weather, the temperatures are supposed to get a little warmer. We're supposed to get some rain in the forecast, too. So, it'll probably eliminate some of the snow that's been, already been plowed up and all that. I'm hoping that's the case, and hoping the sun melts some of the snow away as well, and that's what I'm hoping, too. And, it's, I'm hoping that, some of the plows could free the snow and everything else, because it's really ridiculous. So be safe out there when you're driving, guys, if you happen to be in the area by any chance. And New Bedford's been a little crazy, and sometimes, and there's some good areas out there, and just take the highway. I took the highway to be safe. Gotta be a smart move on my part. Thought I was gonna get knocked off the road because some idiot decided, ignore my, turn signal. I don't know if I, people out there in Massachusetts can't drive, even with snow. Unbelievable. And I'm sure the police officer's not gonna be, oh man, going down one street and the truck was stuck, so we had to go around the truck in the snow. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people not very, very happy about the job. Listen, they're shorthanded as well. Pandemic is, blame the pandemic too, guys. Blame the government. Blame everybody, because that's why I think the government is so stupid sometimes. Because I don't want to go, hello? Anybody home, McFly? So, whatever. So, that's my final thoughts of January 2022. A lot is going down. A lot of craziness has happened. And on the next episode, I'm hoping to give you the raw recap from the Royal Rumble Fallout. All right? I'll see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful day. Looking forward to seeing you guys in February. That's right, next month, February. Shortest month of the year. 28 days. And that means we're less than 50 days away from spring, man. And let's see. Less than 28 plus 5 is when, and we're 33 days away from my first vacation. I can't wait. I may have to do a lot of I may have to change this, changes in my YouTube formats. So be on the aware of that. It is a new year. Gotta start with a clean slate. All right. So I have all the time. That's all the time I have on this show. I am Eric Lehman, the five-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee, hosting my YouTube show, WEML-TV, Channel 77. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace, love, God's blessings for him above through me to you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you're going to go out driving, especially here in New Bedford or anywhere else, and there's snow on the ground, please be safe, be careful, be cautious, be considerate, okay? I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.